Hi, welcome to Pine Creek Music. Today we are going to review something called SkyPlug from a company called Ammoon, A-M-M-O-O-N. And it comes in a nice little box here. I guess that's where batteries are supposed to go, but they didn't ship it with any. I didn't expect them to, and the brochure when we ordered it, it said it would not have batteries in it. But there are two units here. One should be a transmitter and the other receiver, and that's what they say. You can see that, transmitter and receiver. And one goes, the transmitter obviously goes in your guitar or electric cello or whatever you have, and the other one goes in the amplifier or PA system. And we'll see how that works. As for the, comes with a little thing of instructions here. SkyPlug. Thanks for purchasing our products. Before operating this product, please read the enclosed operating instructions. Well, that makes sense. Shows you what's what. Transmitter, signal input, pair key, so it uses Bluetooth. Power and status indicator, power switch, and on the receiver, same things. Okay. So we have to read how to pair it up. These are translated into English not very well. When you turn on the transmitter receiver off of the power switch, the red lights start flashing. The device enters the state of the connection. You know what? We'll type these up and put them in the notes. Let me put some batteries in here. I'll follow the instructions and we'll see if this works. Be right back. Okay, we put 3 AAA batteries in each one. The battery covers don't go on exactly right. It's probably because the batteries aren't all the way in, so just double check that. These actually feels fairly substantial. They seem like they're nicely made, even if they are plastic. So according to the instructions, in order to get these to pair up, you want to press the pair key on each one for over 3 seconds. More than 3 seconds. So we'll turn it on. Okay. Turn it on. And then press the pair key for more than 3 seconds. They start blinking quickly. And there, they're paired up. By the way, if that light turns green, that means that your battery is needs to be replaced. So that's pretty simple. So far, so good. Let's plug it in a guitar and see if they actually work. Alright, so we've got one plugged in to our little Epiphone practice amp here, and another plugged into our Dean Thoroughbred LP type guitar. And let's see what happens. Well, that sounds great. That doesn't sound any different than if I had a cable in, actually. Guitar's out of tune, but it's advertised as being very fast so that there's no delay. These are supposed to be, you're supposed to be able to use several of these on stage at the same time because they're not, they pair up individually. Yeah, guitar's out of tune, but that's pretty good. Let's see what happens if I crank the volume up here a little bit. I don't really notice any difference in the way the guitar sounds. gonna actually mess around with these a little bit, and we'll add it to the write-up. But so far, these things look pretty good. Thanks for coming to Pine Creek Music. I hope you find any information you need in the bottom. If you don't, leave us a comment and we'll get you the answer. So this is the last part of our review of the Ammoon SkyPlug Bluetooth wireless receiver transmitter for your electronic instrument that plugs into an amplifier. When we first looked at these, we thought, gee, these are pretty well made. We plugged them in, they worked, we liked them. However, we have discovered that when we started using these on a regular basis for practice, that they did not hold up. They would periodically just cut out. I don't know if it was interference or what exactly the problem was. We had brand new batteries in them, but they would just periodically just cut out. They also have, when they were working right, they seem to have a limit of about 30 feet, which is, that's fine. You know, if you, I mean, you know, if you're playing it on a stage or something, you're probably not going to get more than 30 feet away from your amplifier unless you're, you know, AC/DC or something. And but we don't recommend these for anything other than practice, because they cut out for no apparent reason occasionally. It comes back. Again, we don't know if it's interference. We don't know exactly what was causing it, but I would not use these in a live performance. For practice, they were totally fine. And it was nice not to have a wire in the way. We were moving around while we were playing the guitar. We were looking at tabs on the computer, consulting chord charts and things like that, as you would if you were you know, learning to play guitar and you wanted these just to help you out. They're kind of fun. However, since you can't use them, or I wouldn't never trust these in a live environment, we sort of recommend them, and that's the rating we're going to give. They're fine for just practicing when you're trying to learn a new song. You know, you just don't want to have the cable in the way, whatever. But I would never trust these on stage in a live performance. Anyways, that's our review of the Ammoon SkyPlugs. Thanks for coming by.